Okay, hi. So I want to shoot one last video because I may not have another chance to shoot again. Here we have our original Jayco travel trailer that we've been full-timing in for quite a while. So 78 Jayco. It is the Jaygull series. This is the 24-foot bunkhouse version, rear bunkhouse version. This one was equipped with a few extras when we got it, like the rear storage bumper, had hubcaps. Looks like Chrysler hubcaps to me. I don't know if somebody threw those on there or not. Had single AC on top, which we've upgraded and changed. Had the flip-up front window shade, window guard, whatever you want to call it. Dual propane tanks. We upgraded with the Husky electric jack at one point. And it has furnace, fridge, and water heater. Now, I've had this thing for, I'd say like 8 years, maybe more, up to 10. And we've lived in it twice for about 2.5 years total now. And it's done us very well. I'll show you the inside here in a little bit. So, AC, reefer vent, upper bunk window. You got a storage compartment back here. You got a water hookup. You got your underneath drains. In the last 2 years, I guess, the issues that have come up with it was the water heater being in storage, not being winterized, and just stowing has gotten corroded enough that I didn't use it. I'm not sure if it even functions. It might not. What I did do, and what you'll see is these pipes here, is I tapped into that and got me an on-demand water heater and just hung it right here on the side. Got one of the little on-demand water heaters with an LP hookup, so it was right there. Worked great. Great for camping, great for roughing it. Great when you're not parked up against a $1 million Class A that is going to be concerned about. Great when you're kind of parked against the trees and no one can realize it's there. I've run my cables out those vents because this is before they had cables. I mean, heck, the antenna was an old pole antenna that has long been not used. I've even got brackets for it somewhere. The black tank gate valve handle broke off and the gate got sticky, hard to use, so we had to make some alterations there. I'm sure the cap got lost years ago and we replaced it. I mean, those are the kind of things. We've resealed the roof probably 3 times, and I've swapped out the AC once, and that was just in the last year. Not because the old one wasn't working, it just wasn't working efficiently, and I knew it was coming, so I went ahead and got a hold of one that was actually a used one and swapped it out just so I'd have a quick, easy swap. So, but other than that, it's a standard 24-foot. Tows more like 29-foot. NADA book value or book listed as 4,900 pounds towing, something like that. Just over 4,000 pounds, 4,300 maybe it was. I have to look at that again. Roughly. Vent cap on the stack for the kitchen's long gone. Needed to replace it. I've actually got a few of these parts. In fact, I'll show you. I've got a few of these parts where I've had them sit and I just haven't got around to it. It just hasn't been a priority due to where we are. If we were getting snow and rain, I'd probably replace it. So I've got a cyclone vent cap and I got a new gate valve sitting right there. We just haven't got around to doing them. So the new owner will get those with them. So I think both of the propane tanks are close to, if not full. So I think those were just not too unrecently done. That may not be both full. Maybe one's part empty, one's full. I don't remember. We'll have to check, but whatever. Not a concern. Fold out step if you wanted to use it. So the way the unit's laid out, old school. This is an old unit, so it's laid out old. Awning lights on the front I put on, underneath the awning, which I put on as well. And maybe you'll probably see that in one more picture from the outside, but it's plug-in version. I plugged it on the outside and had a little light sensor on it, so that's where my awning lights porch light was. So front area, you've got a dinette. That dinette folds down into bunk, supposedly sleeps 2. The upper cabinets, you'll see how the back one folds down, but it's the same way. The upper cabinets fold down into a bunk. This thing is supposed to sleep from 7 to 8 people roughly. I think they're calculating that like 2 people there and 2 people there. I don't think so. It's more of a 2 small people, 1 bigger, not really big person, but you know, medium. That's the kind of thing I'm thinking. That's just the way it's set up. Right inside the door, we ran a new AC, which was a non-ceiling control unit. We put the thermostat control unit, so I ran some duct down. Had a shelf sitting there, so I didn't get that covered, but it's something that needed done. Standard bathroom, toilet, sink, mirrors, shower, which we had covered because we had shelves here, and upper vent, power vent, with the fan broke off years ago. Easy fix, just never did do because we didn't need to. Again, these things happen. Got a bifold door that goes between the rooms. The snap on it, I'll show you this. The snap on it broke off years ago or wouldn't work anymore. So I just put a little clippy thingy in there, and it's enough usually to hold it when you're in it. When driving down the road, it'll move around a little bit. Kit, basically we got an old style Dometic fridge. You know, it's what it is. It's got a little ice box, and these are just not real fridges, they're coolers. It is a cooler, it's not a fridge. Most people don't realize that in RVs. LP stove and oven, 4-burner, vent with vent fan and light. Got a light over the thing. Got in the rear we got 4 bunks, 2 lowers, the table. Got your closed storage. Thankfully they're nice enough to put 4, so I guess this is as a bunkhouse meant for one person gets a bunk, that person gets a drawer. So you got a bunk on each side in the top, bunk on each side of the bottom. We added the shelves a while back when we lived in it the first time because as we put this board, there's pipe here, and the board, and laid it across here with some boards at the table, and the pipe went down in the hole in the floor. And what that did was that allowed us to have a cushion, a larger, like a full-size mattress, which I think was more like a futon mattress there, across the bed. So that actually gave us a better bed here for us, storage up above, and then the kids slept in the front, each had their own bunk. This, back in the day when they were making these, they weren't doing really a lot of high-end stuff, but they were coming up with some ideas, like this slide-out spice rack, that were coming up with, that were starting to get the storage down. I mean, other than, hey, this bunk, you know, folds up, you know, there's storage under the cabinet. It wasn't really as detailed and organized as you see nowadays. Regular cabinets, you know, cup holder, paper towel rack, those kind of things that they've changed over the years. They've upgraded, they've made it better, they've learned over the years. Probably in the next day or so, we'll get you a good video on the new one and give you a comparison, see what you think. There's the awning, and there's the overall. There's one last shot of the old 24-foot 78 Jayco that we are in the process of selling. Got it online already, and a couple of hits already, in fact. So some next day or two, I've got a few people coming to look at it. So we'll see how quick it sells, update you as it goes. And we're in our new 5th wheel. So have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.